WESH 2 News continues.
Welcome back tonight. Hate crimes, they went up here in the state of Florida just last year. That's according to a recent report released by the Florida Attorney General's office.
From 2021 to 2022, we saw a lot of religion-based crimes of hate. WESH 2's Paola Tristan Arruda spoke to religious and community leaders who say they are disturbed but not surprised.
From an anti-Semitic rally in Orange County to hate-filled content spread in South Florida neighborhoods, Florida saw more than a 100% increase in anti-Jewish incidents last year.
I think in the internet age, when you have people who are hateful, sadly, posting things online, and it spreads very, very quickly, quicker than it ever did in history. So it really shouldn't, we shouldn't have anti-Semitism, we shouldn't have any hate for any race nowadays in the world that we live in.
Rabbi Yosef Konakov with the Chabad of South Orlando says this isn't news for Jewish people.
Throughout the ages, Jews have been a target of hate. And we learned to live and survive and become stronger and have a greater resolve and become more committed to our Judaism despite that hate.
Data from the State Attorney General's office 2022 hate crime report shows 229 hate crimes were reported. That's up from 148 incidents in 2021. Of those, 54 were religion-based incidents, 36 of which targeted those in the Jewish community. With several hate incidents happening this year because of the Israel-Hamas war, leaders worry the numbers may climb even higher. And not just in the Jewish community, 2 anti-Islam and Muslim incidents were reported in the state last year, a number that Omar Salih with the Florida chapter of the Council of American Islamic Relations says may not paint the full picture.
We get calls for so many hate-related incidents. Not all of them are reported, but even those that are reported aren't always documented as a crime.
In a recent report, CARE said they received more than 2,000 complaints of anti-Muslim and anti-Palestinian hate nationwide from the time the war began. And although a lot of those complaints may not be hate crimes, Salih said it's still concerning.
It doesn't always rise to the level of criminal conduct, which we're grateful, but in the event that it does, we need to be there to kind of make sure that that gets translated into action.
In Orlando, Paola Tristan Arruda, WESH 2 News.
Of the 229 hate crimes reported statewide last year, the highest number of crimes were related to race, with 85 incidents. 56 sexual orientation hate crimes were reported, and there were 32 ethnicity or national origin-based reports.